Hi there, hope you had a nice weekend. Welcome back to another month of Empties where I share the products that I used up throughout the month. This is for October. Like always, the links to everything that I share will be in the description box below this video. You can also retrieve the links to shop from on the corresponding blog post, which is always that top link. Pretty much everything that I share with you are items that you typically see over and over and over throughout the year because I am a creature of habit. If I love something, I stick with it and I repurchase it. You guys love these videos even though I'm always sharing the same products. But based off of the feedback that I have received from you, that is why you like me continuing to do these Empties videos, because it shows how concrete and solid a product is if I stick with it year after year after year. I will share anything with you that I wouldn't repurchase again. Once in a while I do try something new, or something is sent to me or gifted to me, and sometimes I stick with it, sometimes I don't, but I am always honest with you. I do try to keep things in categories to make it easier for you to shop from. So again, I really recommend you go to the corresponding blog post because it will be your easiest place to shop. Well, let's get started. The very first product is this number 10 scalpel because I do dermaplane my face generally about 2 times per week. I do have a video that will be linked in the description box where I take you through a tutorial of how I do that. Always on repeat, the NEUTROGENA Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelette Singles. I love these for on the go. If you watch me on Instagram stories, you are aware that if I am riding home as a passenger in a car from someplace that takes probably 20 or 30 minutes or longer, I will do my PM skincare routine coming home. That is why these are beautiful. They are fantastic to travel with, and they're wonderful to have on hand. If you have adult children that come and go, that sometimes stay at the house, and you do a little stash of products for them, that's what I always do for my second daughter when she comes home from New York. And the girls love these. They love that I always have them on hand. Next, we have a prescription retinoid. This is my Tazarotene Cream in 0.1%. This is by prescription only. I use this product for my anti-aging routine. A product that was sent to me that I did like, but I would not repurchase just because I don't need it. It's by Huda Beauty. It's called Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate. Liked it, again, won't repurchase. Another product that I really liked, but I will not be repurchasing either, is by NEOCUTIS. It is the Micro Night Rejuvenating Cream. I guess I could purchase this, but based off of my last trip to the dermatologist, there's a lot of products that I don't need to be purchasing anymore, so I'm going to probably save myself that money. It was such a productive appointment with him because he's just going to save me a lot of money. So who doesn't love that, right? More money to put towards something else. Well, still into anti-aging and beauty, just not in products like this. You are probably used to seeing this, my OPALESCENCE GO 15% hydrogen peroxide tooth whitening system. Can't be without it. I use 2 of these per week, used 1 today. Moving on to makeup, the first one I have is a foundation, and I don't have to tell you because you would already know that I cut a lot of my products open. If I can cut it open and scrape it out, I do. This is the beauty spatula that I use. It's called the Original Beauty Spatula. I link it every time. I show this every time because every time I do an Empties video, I share products that I cut open. This foundation is the SMASHBOX Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Really love this. Would highly recommend it. I am using up some other foundations right now. I'm using one up by Shiseido, which I am wearing today. I will have it linked. And then I'm also using up an Estee Lauder Double Wear. I will link that as well because that's a holy grail. But really love this. Wouldn't recommend it unless you love very full coverage. This is very full coverage. It is also very long wearing. So if you are looking for that bazooka right there, full coverage and long wearing, the Smashbox will do it. So I would take a look at it. I also love the squeeze tube. I like the consistency and texture of this, actually more than the Shiseido, which I don't think I will repurchase. And I actually like the texture of this more than the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I do like the Estee Lauder Double Wear coverage and how it looks on my skin just as much. So hopefully that can help guide you, but yeah, definitely love this. Used up a Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3.5. A couple of weeks ago, I posted a video where I shared all of the tools and products that I use to do my eyebrows, and I also took you through a tutorial. I will have that video linked. I will also put a card up here in the corner. So I actually have two. One I'm using, one still in the box. Anything that is retractable, which this is, meaning you do not sharpen it, it's a retractable pencil, I always have one in the can because you can't tell when you are going to run out. So very important to always stock up on anything that is retractable. You don't want to get one brow done and not be able to do the other. That wouldn't be a good brow day. This little pencil sharpener for my lip liner pencil has seen its day, so I already purchased a new one and I will have the one that I picked up linked. You are always seeing this lip pencil. It is my Huda Beauty Lip Contour Pencil in Muse, and I also love Trophy Wife. Wearing Muse today, outline my lip, fill in my lip, then I top it with lipstick and gloss. All outfit and beauty details will be in the description box below. Love the texture of this because it is a creamy formula. I prefer lining my lips with my Palladio Rose lipstick, which will be linked in the outfit and beauty section. I always like to line with the Palladio because it defines more, but I always fill in with whichever of the two Huda Beauties that I'm using because they keep my lips nice and moist and moisturized. A couple of hair products basically to do the same thing. The first one I have is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. Been talking about it for years. Used the product today. I always have this on repeat. I also have it in the travel size because I don't like to be without this. I also have the ORIBE Dry Texturizing Spray. I like this as well. This came in a kit, maybe a holiday set, and I take this traveling. It has gotten me through a lot of little mini trips. I don't think I would purchase it just because I love the Living Proof, and that's the one I would stick with, but I did like this and it did smell amazing. This is the empty cartridge to my Gillette Mach 3 razor refills. I show my razor refills every month in my empties. I also link the razor that I use, which is a man's razor. Won't go into more detail. Another product that I opened and recently talked about in a video where I was sharing 5 new items that I was testing out or trying and wanted to share with you what my thoughts were. This is a body lotion, Nourishing Body Lotion by CAUDALIE, cut open again, scraped out. Did really like this, but I am testing out other body lotions that claim to be for anti-aging, but I will share with you, I asked my dermatologist when I saw him if any body lotions that claim to help with aging skin really work, and he said no. He said, don't put your money there. I had already purchased a couple to test out, but yeah, probably won't put my money there because I'll just listen to him. Loved this, smelled really amazing, wouldn't repurchase it. This was a gift and it's by Soap and Glory. It is the Righteous Butter. I love more of the butter consistency because it is going to be more moisturizing than a body lotion. But it was, I mean, it smelled good and it worked good, but I love my L'Occitane milk concentrate, so probably would not purchase this. I also want to share that I have been using up samples that I have been saving forever from hotels. When I go to a hotel and they have the shampoo and the conditioner, the body lotion, whatever they offer, I always take that. We have resourced those for so many trips for the girls, camps. We have donated them for troops overseas. We've done so much with them, but I have such an abundance that I decided to use them up. So I've been using the shampoos, not the conditioners, but the shampoos and the body lotion. So you can see I've used up quite a few this past month. Couple self-tanning products, which I'm not currently self-tanning. I haven't done an application in probably about 3 weeks, and I probably won't until next year. I don't know if I will do any self-tanning before my trip to Arizona, which is in February. I don't want to keep up with it when I'm on my trip, and I will be gone for 2.5 weeks. So I don't really see me getting back into self-tanning until probably late next spring. Yeah, late next spring, early summer. But do love this. It's the Saint Tropez Self-Tan in Classic, the bronzing mousse. I also have the dark tan, like them both, would recommend them. And then you are used to seeing me show my Jergens Natural Glow 3 days to glow, cut open, in medium to tan. I will always purchase this. It doesn't have the best scent later on in the day. There's nothing you can really do about that, but I have found that all of them have a funky scent later. I can get away with it. It doesn't prevent me from using it, and I like this one the best, so this is the one I choose to use for that gradual self-tanning lotion. Used up 3 little fragrance samples by Replica. I'm actually wearing a different scent by Replica today. This came in a little kit and was gifted to me by my business manager, Haley. I believe the kit is called the Mini Discovery Set, and what it does is it gives you the opportunity to try all of their fragrances or several, and I have not found one that I do not like. I think the scents are amazing. They smell of great quality, and it's right up my line, and she thought it would be because she does know I'm quite fussy about my fragrance. So if you are looking for an awesome gift for someone this Christmas, I highly recommend picking up this set because it really can give someone an idea of which one they may want to purchase after they try them all up. Emptied a box of Playtex Sport in Super Plus. I always purchase the Sport by Playtex. No other tampons for me. We also have an Always Infinity Flex Foam in size 2. This box lasts me forever because this is a size 2 maxi pad, and I don't use maxi pads at all except to sleep in on the first and second night of my period. Maybe TMI for someone, but I think it's all women watching, and you know, we don't want to leak through. Still use a tampon on those nights, but I also, just in case, need to have a pad, especially on the first night. Just like every month, my diapers. These are Members Mark Total Protection underwear for women. Pretty much every single day. I do 5 workouts a week. I use 5 of these for those workouts, and then sometimes I can use the same one later because I didn't have any leakage. If I walk later, I can just use the one that I wore for my workout in the morning because these do get pricey, but I do go through several of these per week because anytime I walk or run, I do have to wear one. And for a lot of my workouts, if I do a HIIT routine, I have to. If I'm just doing cardio on my arc trainer or my treadmill, which is just walking, then I don't really need one, but I still wear it just in case. Empty Progesterone Cream. No longer need this because we did change my progesterone when I met with my doctor of functional medicine about 2 months ago, month and a half, 2 months ago, and now I am taking progesterone by mouth. so no longer have to have this mixed up at a compound pharmacy. I have a couple workout footies here that ended up getting a hole in them, which is kind of a bummer because these are fantastic footies. I have a bundle of them, and I do purchase new footies about once a year, I would say. I'll have these exact ones linked, but one of my toenails, I think, was kind of long and maybe just had an edge on it that was poking through, and I finally figured out that's what was happening. So it cost me three footies, which is such a bummer, but yeah, I figured it out. We clipped the toenail and we're all good to go. VASO Burn. This is the skin gel that I put on my abdomen right prior to my workout. So I put this on, then I put my sweatband on that I've talked about in my exercise videos, and we're good to go. Hey, anything to burn a little extra fat, I'm all about. BCAA plus glutamine for growth and recovery. This is my supplement that I drink post-workout. I just bought a bundle of these, so I am all stocked up. Emptied a St. John's wort, emptied my favorite pen, and emptied a whole entire box. So these have already been repurchased. I do go through a lot of these. I don't even save every one that I go through, but I do a lot of writing, although I have went digital for most things. I still do go through a lot of them. Used up a candle that smelled amazing. It was a 3-wick. I got this at a store called Meijer, which it's like a Target or a Walmart. I think it's only in 5 or 6 states, so some of you may not be familiar, but this is in autumn chestnut, and I actually did repurchase it, but it's in a jar. They didn't have the tin one anymore, so I had to purchase it in the jar version. My tried and true and one and only fabric softener, the Snuggle Plus in original. Used up a box of stevia packets for my coffee. I have been back to eating these Ezekiel sprouted grain English muffins. I love these. I love to put avocado on top, like spread avocado, and then put some scrambled egg whites on top with sea salt. So good. Emptied some oats. I also was on an oatmeal kick for a while, but now I am back to my cream of rice, which I shared in my most recent What I Eat in a Day video. I will make sure that I link it. I will also put that video up here. Didn't save all of my containers of pasture-raised eggs, but you know that I eat generally at least 4 eggs per day. Emptied a packet of my ButcherBox wild caught Alaskan sockeye salmon. I go through at least one of these per month. And then a couple bottles of wine. This clean slate Riesling I had picked up when my daughter was home, and really good Riesling, very affordable. And then of course I've been keeping on hand the Leelanau Cellars Witch's Brew. This is just a fantastic wine that I only have during the fall. Generally after Halloween, I don't really have it anymore, so I did have it this past weekend when we celebrated my mom's birthday. It was great with the tortellini soup that I made. But yeah, it's pretty much coming to an end, and I've really scaled back anyway on my drinking of wine or anything, just because it's really hard for me to maintain my weight window when I'm having a lot of alcohol. It really is the enemy. It's not bread that's the enemy, it's alcohol that's the enemy, I think. So many reasons, because it slows your metabolism down and often it can encourage you to eat more. But yeah, this is great if you can find it in your state at like a specialty wine shop. And we have a faux leather, very dark chocolate brown jacket that I have had for probably 20 years, but I just love this. And I don't know what happened. I had it stored in my basement. Oh, it's getting all over me. I had it stored in my basement, and I know it's faux leather. Gosh, it feels like real leather, but I know it's not. I don't think. I can't read that. Well, real leather wouldn't do this. What am I talking about? Real leather wouldn't do this. Anyway, it's falling apart. So it's out of here, and I purchased a new but in black like a blazer, not a jacket but a blazer. I shared it in last Friday's newsletter, so you would have gotten to see it in there. By the time this video publishes, I may have it because it's already shipped. I'm filming this video last week, obviously, and it has shipped, but it has not arrived yet. But anyway, did replace that with another leather blazer, so I will keep you posted what I think of that. But yeah, you can see it in last Friday's newsletter. So that's everything. There you go. October empties. Don't forget that this coming Saturday is week 5 for our October challenge. It will be in another week of Tweak Week. I will be talking more about it this Thursday in a video that I'm sharing. And I also will have information in the description box if you haven't registered for this Saturday's class for 1 o'clock. So get the information in the drop down, and then I will be back on Sunday for November 1st, Monthly Motivation, which is also a monthly series that I do. So thanks for joining me, and don't forget, links down below, and the best place to shop is on the corresponding blog post. I'll see you this Thursday right here on YouTube. Take care.